Welcome back once again. In this part, we will complete our registration functionality. So go to this FireBase and authentication and sign in method, and now we need to enable our email and password and enable and save. Alright, now go to the registration activity and to add our FireBase auth. So private FireBase auth mauth, and this mauth is equal to FireBase auth dot get instance and now this mauth dot create user with email and password, and first parameter is our email. First parameter is our email and second parameter is our password, and dot add on complete listener, new on complete listener. And now we need to add a if condition. If task dot is successful, that means if registration is successfully complete, then we can add toast dot make text get application context, and we can call it successful, and toast dot length short dot show, and open this activity main layout. So when we will click this registration button, so when we need to do registration, we need to redirect to our registration activity. So inside our main activity, there is a login activity. We need to pass our intent. So start activity new intent get application context is going to be registration activity dot class. Okay, now we need to create one more activity, and we can call it select empty activity, and we can call it home activity. So when our login and registration will complete, we will redirect to this home activity, and inside our home activity we will add all this required functionality for our job portal app. It will take few time to complete this gradual build process. Now go to this registration activity. So when our registration will complete, we will move to our home activity. So start activity new intent get application context, and home activity dot class, and when we will click this button login from our registration layout, we should redirect to login activity, that is our main activity. So go to the registration activity, and in here we need to pass the intent. So start activity new intent get application context, and main activity dot class, that is our login activity. So all done. Now we can run our apps. So here is our emulator. So now if we click this registration button, we are now in registration activity. And if we click this login button, we are now in login activity. So click this registration button. and right now we don't have any user. Okay, so registration agent at the rate gmail.com. So gmail.com, and password 1 2 3 4 5 6, and registration. And now we can see our toast message successful, and we are now in our home activity. Right now in our home activity we don't add any design or anything, so that's why we can see this blank white screen. So registration is successfully complete, and if we have a look in our FireBase database and now refresh this, now we can see our email ID and our user ID. Okay, so we successfully complete our FireBase registration. So that's it for this part.